Hi, my name is Corey Walden. I'm a student at the University of South Alabama in EDM 310, and today I will be working on my Project 10, which is an interview with a teacher. And today I will be interviewing Mr. Jackson from Westlawn Middle School here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And I'll start off with a few questions for Mr. Jackson. First off, how long have you been teaching?
37 years.
So, what subject area do you teach?
I teach art.
Yeah. You've been at the same school?
No, I taught elementary for 20 years, and when I did that, I traveled probably between 3 and 4 schools during a week. But I've been at Westlawn now for 17 years. I got tired of the traveling part.
So, how can you say that education has changed over the time from when you first started teaching till now?
Tremendously, in that when I first started teaching, I feel that parents were more supportive of their kids, and well, see, now I'm actually teaching my students' children, so I see a drastic change as far as the parenting skills are different. So there's quite a bit of difference now.
Do you think your students enjoy learning about art or enjoy going to school now?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
Uh, I I don't see them really being excited about going to school. To them, my impression of it is school is just an avenue for them to socialize. Uh, as far as them wanting to learn, uh, being that I teach art, I guess my method of teaching is a little bit different from what they want to believe art. They feel that art is just coloring, drawing, that kind of thing. Whereas we deal with vocabulary, deal with different periods of art, and anything that requires a lot of thinking, they think that's not art, and that's something that they shouldn't be doing. I do a little math. Uh, Matter of fact, I teach a little of every core subject in my class, and I think that's why they say that they don't like my class. But then again, like I said, they won't be back in my class the next year, so maybe I'm doing something.
Do you think using projects or doing different type of hands-on activities will help students be more interested in their education? Like doing projects maybe that's something they can send home, you can send home with them that they can do with their parents that'll help them get more involved with education as far as trying to get parents and the students on the same page. Do you think that'll help them?
I think it would help if the parents would do so. I think homework is a thing of the past in that you give them home assignments, and now with some parents, it's going to get done. If you look at the students now, the majority of them don't even take books home.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard to do some work if you don't have anything to do it with or do it on. They can come to school on Mondays. You got to give them some notebook paper. You got to give them a pencil. So I asked the question. I said, "Well, now what did you do all weekend?" I didn't go to the store. It's just a lot of excuses. But there are some parents that uh, will call you and ask you if they have an assignment to make sure that their child is doing what they're supposed to do and they're doing it when they're supposed to do it.
Well, in the Baldwin County area, like I was talking to you earlier, it said that they students get iPads and sometimes they can take them home to do work. Do you think that getting iPads or using more technology in the classroom will help students learn more?
With the trend, I think it's helpful in one way and it's kind of detrimental in other aspects. In that in this day and time, you got to know technology. Uh, I myself am not up to par as far as my skills with technology, but you lose a lot of personal things where people really don't know how to talk to people. because they're so custom. And the dialogue now, we gave the standardized test this past year, and you have to write out your answers. And their dialogue, instead of writing the word YOU, they use you. So, everything with the texting and everything like that, everything has been shortened, but that's not the way when you go to look for a job, you can't be doing it that way. And everything now, like I said, it's going toward computer or technology wise. The exam was given on the test, and the machines themselves were backed up because we had so many technical problems till they did push the scheduling behind. So, it has its advantages, and in this day and time, you got to know how to operate a computer. You got to know that technology, and I think that's for students or for kids, they love it. They like to play games.
Hmm. Would you believe it if I told you that somewhere in America, kindergarten classes are using iPads, posting blogs, posting YouTube videos with their projects or assignments, and interacting with students their age and interacting with peers around the world through Skype and different type of videos? Would you believe that that's going on right now?
I do believe it. I know it's going on.
It's just not happening.
Not happening here
in Tuscaloosa. But again, I'm Corey Walden, EDM 310. This is Mr. Jackson from Westlawn Middle School here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And this is our interview. Thanks for your time.